Right. Do you ever wake up in pain and you don't know why, or you randomly feel aches and pains throughout the day, but you don't remember hurting yourself at all?
Yeah, there are things we do every day that could be causing us pain, and we don't even know it until now.
Yeah, John Gallucci Jr. is the CEO of JAG-ONE Physical Therapy. He's here to talk about the ways to prevent that pain to start with. And John, nice to see you.
Nice to see you guys as well. Thank you for the opportunity to be here.
Well, so no question, a lot of people are working from home still, but they may not realize how their workstation is set up every day. And I know you say it puts them at risk for injury. So first question is, what are they doing wrong and what can they do instead?
Well, most people set up different desk setups at home, and maybe they're sitting on the couch with pillows. The most important thing is to understand that you really need to have your feet flat, 90 degrees of your ankles, 90 degrees of your hips and knees, and try to keep your back up straight. Otherwise, you're going to get a stiff neck, you're going to get low back pain, you're going to get stiffness in your hips. It's very, very important to understand that your keyboards are appropriately placed, making sure that you're not reaching, and also make sure that your monitor height is awesomely displayed in front of you at eye level. Most people are rotating for long periods of time, and we see a tremendous amount of low back and neck pain since all of us have been working from home.
Okay, so John, you also say that slip and fall hazards are in our homes. What are some things that are putting people at risk for this?
So everybody's been home for a while, so we've been making our homes absolutely beautiful, and we've been getting these great throw rugs, and we've been putting these great baskets on the stairs, and they've become hazards. Ultimately, you've got to make sure that slips and falls hazards like a rug or clutter are removed. You need to make sure there's appropriate space to walk up and down stairs. As we all know, we like to carry laundry up and down, or we may carry our packages coming in from delivery up and down, and we forgot that we may have put this beautiful decorative basket on the stairs, and ultimately we slip, fall, and you end up coming to see me at JAG-ONE Physical Therapy. The other problem is rugs. I mean, everybody loves a beautiful rug, but they sell these great rubber tack things that keep the rug from slipping. It's very, very important, and we do a tremendous amount of slip falls prevention programs for the home, and I think it's very, very important that people just remove those hazards to decrease coming to visit us.
Well, so the third risk is DIY projects, and they're popular, of course, because they can save a lot of money and time, but why do you say these are risky ones?
You know, there's not a Monday in the physical therapy world that we don't get patients coming in with shoulder, elbow, back pain because they did a do-it-yourself project. Ultimately, what most people don't realize is when you're doing something out of the normal everyday rhythm, you can cause stresses to the musculature. So think about, you never painted a room in your life, and you're going to take this 500 square foot room, you're going to get a roller that was sold to you at the paint store, you're going to go up and down just like we learned back in the 80s from Mr. Miyagi, but we never warmed up, we never stretched, we didn't take our time, we didn't take breaks, and ultimately we end up with the simplicity of a bicep tendonitis or a rotator cuff tendonitis. We go to bed feeling fine, we wake up the next morning, we can't move our arm, and unfortunately end up in the doctor's office, the emergency room, or the physical therapy office to get better. The simple ways to prevent that is making sure you do things on a gradual component.
Okay, so doctor, before we let you go, you have a tip, a bonus tip about children's injuries and how their backpacks could be causing them pain. What should parents know and be looking for?
Parents have to unload the packs. That's the most important thing. Children are not to be carrying 25 and 35-pound bags. Need to make sure the straps are appropriately and centered in the back. Shouldn't be on one side or another. They should make sure that they're definitively 100% at a lighter weight. And the other thing is making sure that the weight load of them walking back and forth isn't too far with this heavy weight. Otherwise, they're going to get low back pain, they're going to get neck pain and stiffness and shoulder pain.
All right, John. Well, thanks so much for joining us. A lot of important tips there, that's for sure. Good to see you.
Thank you so much.